my homework. Ben Verlander, what do you think of this lineup when it comes to the Phillies and what they can offer the fans this season? Gene Segura leading off here, followed by Schwarber. The only thing that kind of bothers me is that I got our home growth
out of me. One, this is a really good lineup.
Okay, good. All right.
Two of which would be I love Rhys Hoskins batting sixth. And that says nothing about him as a player, except for the fact it talks about how good this lineup is. Rhys Hoskins is an absolute stud. And to have a guy like that in the sixth hole, I think is awesome and going to be really good for that lineup. I look at, that lineup kind of, and I don't want to compare the two, but I remember the Astros lineup last year when they had Carlos Correa and Yuli Gurriel, who won the batting title, batting 6 and 7. It's it's just depth, which is incredible to have. This lineup screams depth. And 3 would be if Kyle Schwarber doesn't get off to the year hitting hot, you got to put him in the leadoff spot because when he was there last year, he was the hottest hitter on the face of the earth. So I agree. I like this right here, but something happened to him in that leadoff spot. So if anything starts off weird, just put him there and he'll be fine.
We'll be looking for that. Anything to jump out weird with Schwarber, we'll definitely look at that. When you mentioned the personality of Schwarber, you mentioned the personalities of a guy like Nick Castellanos. When it comes to these two guys and how they have hit at Citizens Bank Park, granted, though, a lot of limited situations, Schwarber obviously playing for the Nationals for a little bit there, has a little bit more experience. How much does a hitter look forward to that ballpark that he's absolutely smashed in?
Very much so. And I can tell you personally how much it means to Nick Castellanos. I had him on my podcast a few months ago towards the end of the season last year when he was still with the Reds. And we talked about that move away from Comerica Park when he was with the Tigers and then to Wrigley and then to Cincinnati. And he talked about how important playing at a hitter-friendly ballpark is to him. And it's no secret, Detroit, that right center field where Nick hits the ball a lot. He has a lot of power to right center, and it's just huge out there in Detroit. And then he moved to a smaller ballpark, and he's like, it really makes a difference. So that's why early in the offseason, when baseball just finished up, I predicted Nick Castellanos to go to the Phillies. One of the reasons is I believe they're built and close to winning. And 2, it's clearly a hitter-friendly ballpark that he's also hit well in. So I think it was just the perfect storm. I think it's not going to take him long to get acclimated. I think Phillies fans are going to absolutely love this guy. I think he's kind of the epitome of a Philly athlete. He plays with an attitude. He plays. He's passionate, and he absolutely rakes. I think that's a big part of it. And to see two guys that love hitter-friendly parks, but that also hit well there, it could be dangerous for those guys this year in that park. I'm excited to watch them.